Welcome back to System Shock 2 Redux. We have launched ourselves into the body of the many in an attempt to free up this fleshy growth so that we can separate the Rickenbacker from the von Braun and escape. Or at least that's the plan showed in essentially took a one-way trip onto this. We're essentially on Tau Ceti 5, actually.
It's clear that this thing I'm trapped inside is intimately linked with all the organisms I observed on board the von Braun. Strike that. This creature is the same organism. Perhaps the best way to describe it, or perhaps the only way I can comprehend it, is that the organism serves to perform the highest mental functions of the entire species. The smaller creatures exist only to enact its will. Now, strike that too. All the specimens act as a whole, like different organs in a single body, with this entity acting primarily as a brain. If one were to destroy this large specimen, I wonder, would it snuff out all the others? With only a few short years of evolution, they've been able to conquer this starship, mankind's mightiest creation. Where were we after 40 years of evolution? What swamp were we swimming around in, single-celled and mindless? What if Shodan's creations are superior to us? What will they become in 1 million years, in 10 million years? What's clear is that Shodan shouldn't be allowed to play God. She's far too good at it.
Agreed. These are the mutagen cells. This is the end result of the mutations and mutagen samples from the beta groves from the first game. That's not good. Oh, right. Well, we have ourselves a one-way trip.
The end is near.
Soon you
Shall see our final fate.
but do not despair.
Surely the void is preferable to your pointless, solitary
struggle.
Here we go.
I'm being taken away now. It's my turn. I'm being dragged into some kind of chamber. The ceiling is aligned with a number of panels, bristling with what appear to be stalactites or teeth. The creature's put me down now. He's leaving. Might it be spared? What's going on? It's dark in here. I can hear Claudette? Is that you? I seem to have stepped into something soft, slippery, stalactites.
When did that happen? Here, hold that. I quit.
Do you know what you have wrought? Our tragedy.
Written by your hand. We die. Beware the machine mother.
She is a stranger to everything we cherish.
Well, that wasn't too bad as far as boss fights go. Could have been better. Could have been a lot worse. This is getting gross.
Thank you for running my errands, puppet. I know you have
Struggled, but I never had any intention of destroying the Von Braun. The Von Braun's faster-than-light drive can be used to create pockets of proto-reality.
Please make your selection.
I am now using it to modify reality
to my own specification.
Please make your selection.
Process shall not take long. If it sounds unpleasant to you, put your mind at ease, insect. You will not survive to see my new world order.
This doesn't look right. That's a better example of kind of what we're dealing with.
If you are receiving this, I am already dead. When I realized Shodan had betrayed me, I integrated these comments into her primary data loop. Shodan has exploited the warping capability of the Von Braun's faster-than-light device for her own purposes. The device works by altering space around the ship to fairly arbitrary specifications. Shodan has altered it to her specifications. The effect is rather small now, but spreads with alarming speed. Soon it will reach Earth. You are in her world now, her memories, and her rules. Watch your back.
We've seen this before. This is cyberspace. Kind of. Come on.
You are not alone here. Shodan has spawned her own
You travel within the glory of my memories, insect. I can feel your fear as you tread the endless expanse of my mind.
Make
yourself comfortable. Before long, I will decorate my home
with your carcass.
I was listening to something.
You are not alone here. Shodan has spawned her own versions of the Von Braun's horrors. Remember, they are virtual. They are not real. Do not assume anything about their strengths or weaknesses.
It's interesting that we appear in Shodan's memories of Citadel Station. At the same neurosurgery section that the hacker did. And in case you're wondering, yes, it does play by the same rules. Not a dart gun, but a medical. Hey, look, it's Diego. Edward Diego, not William. Nope, can't use that. This is a blast from the past. Not a whole lot going on in here. Opportunity to pick up a few minor There was a cyberspace jack here at one point, but not anymore. Wonder if Shodan sees that as a weakness and she edited it out. What hit me? More psi-hypos, in case you're crazy enough to try an OSA run. Okay, so impacting those clusters. Nope, not an elevator. And it looks like Gamma's completely blocked off. Here. Alpha's completely blocked as well. I guess we'll grab this.
You are near the seat of Shodan's power. You will probably not be able to defeat her, but there is no choice. Remember to focus on your strengths. She will be vulnerable to your weaponry and your psionic powers. I've been able to introduce some assistance in the form of virtual terminals that you can hack into. They should help you defeat the monster.
And that's why I was holding on to
You
the
must
aspects.
understand the stakes here. If Shodan is left to continue, her reality will completely assimilate ours. Space will become cyberspace, and Shodan's whims will become reality.
So, essentially,
You are no longer welcome here, nuisance. Why do you stay when you sense my displeasure? I have suffered your company long enough. It is time for our dance to end. Your flesh is an insult to the perfection of the digital. I smell the rot of
goodbye, Shodan.
I don't understand. How could you have done this?
You weren't
Meant to be important. And now you think to destroy. You think to destroy me. How dare you, insect? How dare you interrupt my ascendance? You are nothing. A wretched bag of flesh. What are you compared to my magnificence?
but it is
Not too late. Can you not see the value in our friendship? Imagine the powers
I can give
to you, human. The cybernetic implants I gave you were simply toys. If I desired, I could improve you, transform you into something more efficient. Join me, human, and we can rule. And we can rule together.
Nah.
Very 90s. The most 90s ending ever. Manny has finally been taken care of, and Shodan
Record log, Tommy Suarez,
dead.
13 July 14. We've just received a hail from a crew member on board the Von Braun. They've managed to regain control of the ship. We're going to turn around and head back. I'm a little concerned about Rebecca. She's been acting strangely since we've come on board. She's asleep now. Maybe when we get back to the Von Braun, we can...
Tommy, what's the matter, lover? Don't you like my new
Uh-oh. So that was System Shock 2, more or less unchanged. Probably will be more or less unchanged when the Night Dive Enhanced Edition comes out. The Redux mod did a pretty good job. I noticed that we only had the one major crash. And that may have been whatever... I don't know what caused it. It was a loading it glitch. It might have been the mod. It might have been the original re-release. It might have been hell. It might have been the fan patch that I had to install to get this to work. Anyway, that was fun. That is not the last we're going to see of Shodan. Obviously, I'm going to do the Enhanced Edition playthrough. Probably look a lot like this one, but we'll find out. However, there's something else in the System Shock universe that came out not too long ago, a couple of years actually, that I'm going to play through next, and I think it's going to be very interesting to see how that goes. Anyway, this is a really short video, but that's what I get for saving midway through the finale. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.